And I am using Google Hangouts today. And are you loving my headband? How many of you got your headband for hitting Success Club in December? Here, wear it to the side. That's like cool. It's like an eye patch. Okay, that is lame. All right, anyways, I got my swag in the mail for hitting Success Club. I helped 3 people and I got free wear and share, headband, and Insanity Max towel, sweaty towel, which is so super cool. I swear, all I did was help people. See all this swag I got? This is like my favorite part of Success Club. Is getting the swag and fun stuff. Personal development, wear and share. I guess my favorite thing is helping people, but it is fun to receive swag. So anyways, how many of you got it? I hope a lot of you got it. I'm coming to you at noon today because it is Super Bowl and we are headed to our friend's house, and I know that I won't be back in time for the team call. But since we didn't have one last week, I needed to make sure that we had one today because I have a lot of stuff to go over, and I want you guys to check in, watch this, listen to this in your car on your way to work tomorrow morning if you're not listening to the National Wake Up Call. I think that these calls are really important, and I really don't want to miss 2 weeks in a row, so I'm recording it. So comment on the team page that you've seen this and why people need to watch it, okay? So I want to get started because I have a lot of things to go over. You can see you can't see, but I have books and stuff to go over, okay? First of all, we don't usually do recognition, but since I don't have the banner done, since I'm working on my own these days, I still wanted to recognize the people that needed to be recognized for last week's production as well as January as a whole, since this is the first call in February. It's February 1st. Can you believe that? So we're going to start off with January Success Club. I know that I've talked to a lot of you. I know that a lot of you have just worked so hard in January, and you just seem to be scratching and clawing and trying to hit Success Club. So I want to say to you, you are doing awesome, because the fact that you're scratching and just making it non-negotiable, even if you didn't hit it, but you're just trying your heart out and getting frustrated because you're working so hard, I want to pat you on the back because that hard work will pay off. I want you guys to remember that. It has always paid off for me, including the 2 months that I did not hit Success Club 10 last year. Last year, I had no problem hitting it. I was just in the zone, and then all of a sudden, 2 months of the year, October and November, I was seriously struggling so hard to even hit 5. I hit 5, but I lost my travel, money for not hitting 10. But I had to be okay with that because here I am. And you know what? I worked hard, and it will all pay off. And guess what? It's paying off right now because I'm having people come to me, and I'm not having to, claw and scratch. And that will happen to you guys if you guys are doing your power of 3. If you found yourself not doing it and not hitting Success Club, then you know what the issue is. If you're doing the power of 3 every day and you're not hitting Success Club, that work will pay off. You may just have gotten a bad month. You know what? It's a business. We have bad months. But the rest of the months are amazing, okay? So when I start off and recognize those that did hit Success Club in January, first starting off, once again, top Success Club earner, Ellie. I think she and I tied at 16. It says 14 here, but I think she texted me yesterday, and I think she's at 16. I finished at 16 as well. How did I do that? I'm going to speak for Ellie. I know that Ellie does the power of 10 every day that she can. Not every day, because I know that she's incredibly busy. For me, Honestly, it is being 100% consistent, and it is sticking to my calendar. I know I point at that calendar every time and you don't see it, but it is sticking to that calendar 100% of the time, and making it non-negotiable for me to post up. If I need to promote my challenge group that starts next week, then I need to do that. Even if I'm busy, okay? I'll do it before I go to bed or whatever. That is why I've hit it, okay? Because I've been completely consistent and sticking to a schedule. Like, it's in my calendar. I know exactly when I'm going to do it. And that's not even family time. That's like, I put my family time first. If you haven't watched my video on how to schedule out your day, you need to go on this channel under the training playlist or quick tips playlist and watch that video on scheduling, especially if you're working a full-time job. I'm telling you. So that is how I've hit Success Club 16. Follow the schedule. And I've been it's not been very stressful. It's just been consistent. Okay. So Ellie, awesome job. You are being consistent in hitting your numbers. That is for sure. You are determined to hit your goals, and it's amazing to watch. So congratulations on Ellie. Not far behind that is Lara Curry, who is doing amazing with her team, the TVAS, because they're all on this list as well. So Lara Curry hit 11 points this month, so congratulations. Leslie Schramm, who I don't know, and I saw her name on here, and like, wait a minute, she's got 8 points. So awesome job, Leslie. That's just awesome. Okay, and then coming up next is Corinne Vale, who is Miss Pregnant, and she will be having her baby sometime soon. May, I think she's due. So congratulations on hitting 7. She's just like still powering through, still being consistent so that she's hitting her Success Club numbers and earning an income, quite honestly. Okay, not far behind that with 6 points, we've got Heather Brooker and Kelly Friesen. Again, the TVAS. You guys are doing awesome. And then those of you who hit Success Club 5, who hit it, and I know some of you have really, really tried to get that 5 in, and you did it, so congratulations. So I want to congratulate Heather Serrano for doing that. I know that this month she's worked her butt off, and I know that that's who I'm really speaking to. And she hit 5. Lana Cavenhoven, who I've had the pleasure to meet and spend time with, who's awesome, another TVAS. Ioania, who I know has been totally busy, but congratulations on graduating. I know it's been so hard to fit it all in, but I wanted to give you a proper shout out for just doing awesome. You graduated, and now you are free to build your business and do whatever you want to do with that beautiful family of yours. Okay, so at 5. I missed Christine Granatella. I'm sorry. Christine had 6. So awesome job, Christine. You are also being very consistent. Jamila Mansour at 5. Ashley Schumacher at 5. Maria Doney at 5. And Jessica Sartori at 5. So you guys keep an eye on those names. Keep an eye on those people in the team page. See what they're doing and why they're hitting those Success Club numbers. There were a lot of you that were so close that had 4, 3, 2, and 1 Success Club points. So you have to give yourself a pat on the back because you are doing things. You are reaching your goals. You're heading to your goals. So congratulations, you guys. So for top earners, top volume earners for last week, we have at the top, it was really close. Well, it was me, but I'm not going to give my numbers. Ha ha. It'll be on the banner. But not me. How many of you want to guess? It's either Ellie or Ashley. Ellie or Ashley. Ellie or Ashley. It was close. Ellie, 735 points. Ashley, 720 points. Really damn close. And those are high numbers. That's just awesome. Okay. Not far behind that was Corinne Vale at 570 and Tiffany Anderson, my cousin, at 445. And then a lot of you guys with volume below that. So you guys are on the board. All right, but we're lack of time. I have a lot of stuff to cover. So congratulations, you guys, top volume earners for the week. at the end of the month. Awesome job. Let's see what numbers we can hit this month. I want to see a bunch of thousands this month. How about that? Maybe this week. Okay. Now, I'm adding a new recognition piece for this, for 2015. We are going to recognize top recruiters for the month. So I want to recognize 4 people for top recruiters for the month of January. That is bringing on coaches onto this team. I want to recognize Lara Curry being the top recruiter of the month with 4 coaches this month. So awesome job, Tassies. Okay, and then another Tassie, Heather Brooker, for bringing on 3 coaches to the All-Stars, as well as Ellie for bringing on 3 coaches to the All-Stars. So, and oh, the 4th person, me. I brought on 3. So I want to welcome my 3. And this will be fun because I don't think anyone of us know really how many coaches we bring on a month, but I do. So congratulations to everybody for being on the board. I want to like be Darren Ashby and read off 100 names every team call. So that was fun. I'm gonna keep doing that. Okay, so congratulations, you guys. Awesome job, my All-Stars. Okay, so on to the agenda. Actually, speaking of team calls, the agenda for the month of February. Right now, I have, well, yours truly doing today's call, February 1st. I have somebody lined up to do next Sunday's call. You don't want to miss it. It will be top 2-time elite coach, Mindy Horde. Some of you may know her. Some of you may follow her. She's a friend of mine. She will be talking about her story, and it's a pretty darn amazing story. Coming from where she came from to hit elite two years in a row. She's an awesome person. So she's going to be my guest host next Sunday, the 8th. I'm trying to line up somebody on the 15th, so chances are that will be to be announced. And then on the 22nd of February, I have my good friend, also 2-time elite coach, Sarah Try, going to be co-hosting the Team All-Star Call on the 22nd. So you guys don't want to miss those. The next 3 weeks are going to be amazing, okay? I'm so excited. And then I've got March 1st. I've got another special guest, and actually that's going to lead me into this next subject. March 1st, I have my also good friend, Tanya Lewis, who is, in my books, a master recruiter. I am not a master recruiter. You can see I have 3 coaches this month. My goal is 8 to 10. I didn't hit that. She is a master recruiter. So she has got a special webinar this Wednesday night that she invited you guys to. I will be sharing the link in the February coach group, okay? For those of you that are in that February coach group, today's the last call for that group. If you are working your business and you have goals this year, then you need to be in that group, okay? There's a post in the team page to apply to be in that group. Today is the last day to join. I will be posting the link to Tanya's webinar in that group. She's doing it Wednesday night, 5:30 Pacific time, on her system and what has been working. I'm telling you, you guys, she has so many people coming to her, and she's like just nonstop conversations. Okay, so she's invited us to this webinar on Wednesday night. It'll be on YouTube, so you can watch it and listen to it from your car if you need to. Okay, and she will be hosting our team call on March 1st too. So you get to see a lot of Tanya. She's super awesome. She's very girly, and I like someone I want to be girly like. See, I'm wearing sparkles today. I'm girly. Okay, so I wanted to talk about a few things this week. One, it's the Team Cup. Today's day 1. We started the Team Cup. You guys, a lot of you were on teams. Some of you chose to not be on teams this time because you felt like it was maybe too much pressure. It's too late now, right? Team Cup teams are already spoken for. They're done. But I wanted to remind you guys that there is no pressure in the Team Cup. It is only fun. There's zero pressure. If you don't get the swag, if you don't get the tier 1 prize, that's okay. What you're doing is you're working together as a team, using each other as success partners. That's all a team cup is. So that being said, it's been a long time since I've run team groups together, small team groups. So with my team cup, we're running a 5-day clean eating challenge. And I'm telling you, it is so much fun with the group. So for those of you new coaches that are going through new coach training tomorrow, the focus will be on free groups. I will also talk to you about getting together as a group to run your first free group, and I have no problem with that. I know that we teach to do it on your own. Doing it on your own is awesome because you get it out of your system, but there's something magical about doing it together, and you just kind of feed off each other. People can pick up the slack where you're busy, and I know for me, it's easy for me to lead off, but it's so helpful to have someone else chime in and be a part of that group. And you know what, the whole point of a free group is to give people that experience of a bigger, longer, more exclusive group, and you run it as a little team. And I don't recommend doing it as a big team. I don't even recommend having a whole bunch of people in that group. This little group, and you just kind of work with them for 5 days and you connect with them. They will be following you forever. So I want to start instilling this Team Cup environment in the Team All-Star page every single month. So every month is the Team Cup. Okay, so keep that in the back of your head. I'm going to start promoting that. I'm not going to manage it, you guys. I didn't manage this one. Everybody just I need a team. I would like to do that every month because I think that this is very valuable. And I want those of you that are on my Team Cup to post underneath this post in the team page and just share your experience just in that very short period of time. So when it comes time for me to do my my paid group, which is next week, it's 21-day fix extreme group, I want to run it with a group of people. I will post my criteria of the people that I'm going to run it with. It's only going to be a small amount of people, but I do find that it's very valuable. And I have this new love for team groups. We used to do this a long time ago. And now I think we're back to it, but in a different way. So I really encourage you guys to work as a team. If you guys are on a Team Cup and you're not doing a free group, I do it. And what I've done is we have a small group chat going. That's really like we're staying connected. Okay, who's posting the meal plan? What I did was I broke it down. I had everybody else pick their days. I'll take day 1 and I'll lead it off, and I'll explain what the group is all about, and then everybody else pick a day. And that what their day is they're going to post. They're going to go in the template. They're going to find what they need to post, and they're going to post, and they're going to share every day and be connected and help people every day. So that's how we did it. So I encourage you, if you haven't done that, to do that. But I think that a lot of you are already doing that. Okay, I also wanted to mention, so Team Cups will be every month, and I want to come up with some fun name about it and not call it Team Cup. So maybe you guys can help me with that because I am not creative, remember, with names. As you can tell, Team Victory All-Stars. Okay, so we have all of our documents housed in the team page, right? Facebook. You know my experience with Facebook. I don't necessarily trust them all the way because I don't know. Someday they could rip out the group from under me, and there we go. I've been working on putting together a website. It's not anything fancy, but where I'm going to house all those documents. Okay, so just a heads up, keep your eye out for that. It's going to be a little bit time consuming for me, but not horrible. And it's not going to be anything fancy, like I said, but it's going to be a place to house all of our training so that you guys can duplicate what we're doing here. You guys can share the link to your coaches on those, all the boxes, Shakeology box, the free challenge group box. Those are resources your coaches. And that's how we make things duplicatable. We don't need to reinvent the wheel. We don't need to create something new. We don't need to create our own training. It's all there. It's all there. You just share it so that you can focus on building your business, not managing your coaches, okay? So keep an eye on that. That will be up soon. My goal is to do that this month, okay? February group I already talked about. Today's the last call. If you're working your business, you need to be in that group. Think of it as a classroom. It is going to be a classroom every day. It is not going to be overwhelming. It's going to be like me having a team call every day with you. Okay? So yeah, if you want to be successful, then join that group. And the commitment is showing up every day. Like a job. Sorry. Okay, so my big focus this year, I go back and reflect on what was successful for myself as a coach, what was successful for my team as a team, and what can I work on. Now, I don't want to work on like the biggest problem that we have. You know, I want to take pieces of it and fix those things. And so last year I did this, and I've talked about this to a lot of you already, is about being a team player, being a tribe member, and focusing on being a tribe. And really, when I look back at 2014, that's exactly what we did as a team. We became a tribe. So I didn't hit elite. That was my personal goal. But my team goal was that we became a tribe. And so knock that sucker off the list. Okay. So this year, when I reflect back on what was missing last year, what I think was missing, and the only way that for me to come up with this is by reading tons of personal development. What is the one thing I'm missing? What am I, not necessarily what am I doing wrong, but what am I missing, right? What would I change? So one of those things I think that I personally dropped the ball on is working with new coaches past that new coach training. Now, I'm not saying working with them, having, weekly calls with them, but really what it comes down to is belief, because we all know that there becomes a time where we doubt ourselves in this business. Why did we get ourselves into this? I'm not being successful. I don't feel like I'm successful. I feel like I'm just working. I feel like all I'm doing is selling to people. I feel like I can't be as successful as others. I watch others. I can't be that. I wish I was as successful as them, but I don't. All that comes down to is doubt and your belief in your abilities to be an amazing coach, or to be an amazing mom, or just be somebody that you admire, that you really want to be, but you doubt yourself. So where I think that I drop the ball is really working with new coaches on that belief system, because once we get past that, if we doubt ourselves so much, we completely talk ourselves out of it. And that's when I start to see coach cancellation emails, because we talk ourselves out of it and we say that we can't do this. It's not for us. I can't be successful in this business because of X, Y, and Z. So my focus this year is working on a belief system and working on that as close as I possibly can to new coaches. I know that our organization is becoming so big, so the more help I get in that belief system, the better it gets. And you know what? A lot of you feel that you're not as successful as you would like to be. I think that we are always in that position. And the vibe that I get on this team page is exactly that. Not as successful as I would like to be. I think that needs to change. I think that there's not negativity on the page, but I think that there's so much doubt. And, I always talk about, faking it until you make it. And that's exactly what I've done. Faking it. I'm so successful. I've made $2. That kind of fake it till you make it. But I think my point is, I think that those of you who have hit Success Club, who have volume this month, who helped a person in a challenge group, are incredibly successful. And I think that you need to own that success. I'm not saying be cocky by any means. Please do not be cocky, because that just is super annoying. So don't be cocky. What I want you to be is more confident than you are. You doubt yourself. You doubt how much you work and the return that you get. I don't doubt myself, okay? I am not where I want to be financially in this business. I plateaued this year, but it never even crosses my mind that doubt on whether or not I'll be as successful as Christine Dwyer or somebody. That never even crosses my mind. Because I know I will. I have no idea when that will be. I know I will be successful. And that's probably why you see me posting videos in the page. It's a confidence that I am talking myself into. So this year, I want there to be, and it doesn't matter if you're a brand new coach, an emerald coach, a diamond coach, a 1-star, a 2-star, it does not matter. I want you to be more confident than you come across, okay? We've built a tribe. We are a family. We are TVAS family, okay? That's done. I want you guys to take it to the next level. I want you guys to be confident. I want you guys to own what you've already accomplished. Any coach has accomplished something. You've signed up to be a coach. That's an accomplishment, okay? Whether you brought in $5 or not, it's an accomplishment that you stepped out of your comfort zone and here you are wanting to do something better in your life, okay? So be confident about that. Don't have that doubt. Just know that you'll hit that. You're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have bumps in the road, but you know you're going to hit it. You know what? Even if you're 80 and you go, gosh darn it, I finally hit diamond, you did it, right? I mean, obviously that's not going to happen. So I want that to change, and the belief, and where that really comes down to is personal development, you guys. That's it. And I know some of you guys don't put it as a priority. I know you don't, because you've got so many other things to do and you feel like inviting is your top priority, which it is, but you will hit a wall. I had this conversation with someone yesterday. You will hit a wall if you do not dig into personal development. And I'm not just saying read personal development just to read it, but really what's going through your mind. Are you struggling with belief? If you're struggling with belief, then those are the books that you need to read. And I don't care if you read it over and over again. Just dig yourself into that and get yourself out of the doubt. Because you will not be successful if you continue to doubt yourself. You will continue to be an emerald coach for years if you doubt yourself. You will continue to drop rank if you doubt yourself. You will not drop rank if you don't doubt yourself. I'm telling you. Because you will be confident enough, and it will show to everybody that you're the person that they need to work with. Okay, so I didn't really expect this. Well, I actually did. This call to be about belief, but it is about belief. So I want to go through a couple things, personal development wise, and I think that this is probably good for each call that we do. And this goes along with this. Okay, so I'm gonna read something out of this really fun book that I got at Leadership as a gift. It's called How Many Days of the Week Can Be Extraordinary? Okay. There are no have-tos in life. I can't go I can't go skydiving. I have to be practical. I can't go to my niece's graduation. I have to work. I can't attend my high school reunion. I have to lose weight. I can't hike Machu Picchu this summer. I have to paint the house. When it comes right down to it, there are very few have-tos in life. You have to be born. You have to die. That's plain and simple. In between, the rest of your life is pretty much up to you. Why build a prison for yourself with have-tos, can'ts, they won't let me's? Instead, guide your life with I can, I want to, I choose to, I can't wait to. I can't wait to be in Cancun next month or April. I can't wait to be at Nashville. I can't wait to see John Maxwell in person. Not, the kids are out of school. I'm going to have to take them out of school for spring break. Darn it, I can't go. Okay, so I want you guys to write this down. Pause me, write this down. I can blank, fill in the blank. I want to blank, fill in the blank. I choose to blank, fill in the blank. I can't wait to blank, okay? Pause me now, write those things down. Please do it, please do it. I always do. When somebody tells me to do what Shalene Johnson tells me to do, I pause and I write it down. That's what I do because I know how important it is. So, now that you paused me and I'm back, we become happier, much happier, when we realize that life is an opportunity rather than an obligation. Okay, that's a quote, Mary Augustine. Okay, so I hope that that helps you guys in your can'ts, your won'ts, your I doubt. Screw that. Okay, then I also wanted to go over something that I love. I absolutely love this book. It's called People Follow You by Deb Loud. I want you to go get the book if you're in the middle of reading another book, okay? If this is meant for you, the real secret to what matters most in leadership. Okay, if that's for you, then that's for you. But I'm going to read a little bit about this because I talk about this a lot. I talked about it the other day. The easiest thing for you to do, this is what I mentioned the other day. When I got a message and I was messaging back with Christine Dwyer, or the other day with Doug Fitzgerald, or, you know, anyone or Tracy Morrow, these were my mentors, right? So what did I do to become friends with them? Because you always want to surround yourself with the most successful people because you just feed off that. So how do I get there? Well, I got there by telling them how amazing they were. And so I read this book a long time ago and I pulled it back out, and sure enough, I came across something and I was like, duh, that's how I got it. Complimenting people, okay? It's a very simple thing, complimenting people. Everyone likes a compliment. So what I want you to do is I want you to put your self-centered thoughts aside and become genuinely interested in other people. It's not a race. It's not how many. Be genuinely interested in other people, whether they are your mentor, whether they are your customer, whether they are your friend who you haven't talked to in years, whether it's their birthday and you don't even remember who they are. Be genuinely interested in that other person. And I will tell you, if you've done any of the GEMS personalities, I am a Ruby, if you didn't know that. I'm a Ruby Emerald. I used to be a Pearl. But, and I think that this part of me, this Pearl part kind of comes in. If you're a Pearl, you're genuinely interested in other people. So the Ruby of me is just like, I want to meet my goals. I need to talk to as many people as I possibly can because it's a numbers game, right? But if you slow down and you are genuinely interested in other people, guess what happens? People are attracted to you and want to spend time with you and want to follow you, okay? I had a friend of mine who was my mentor message me and say, Hannah, how can you have so many friends? I was like, I didn't have friends in high school. And any of my friends in high school know that they probably didn't even remember who I was. Maybe because I played sports, but that was it. And the only way that I have so many friends is because I slow down and I'm genuinely interested in people. I love people. Oh my God, who would have thought I said that? Oh my gosh, my good friends from years ago would like die right now hearing this. I love people. What? You were so quiet. You didn't want to talk to people. We called you Switzerland. No joke. Okay, so when you put that aside and you're genuinely interested in other people, whether they're your mentors or not, you tell them that. You compliment them on that. Because think about it. You make them feel valued, acknowledged, and important. Everybody's human, including those people that make millions of dollars. They're human, right? They want to feel acknowledged. They want to feel important. As well as your next door neighbor who nobody talks to because they're weird. Wouldn't you want to be acknowledged? I go back and think about Home Alone and the next door neighbor and how Macaulay Culkin, you know, befriended him and he just wanted to feel acknowledged and loved. And that's what we do as a coach. That's what we do. We don't sell product. This is what we do. This is what brings me joy. And so what brings me joy just as much as me helping a customer of mine is complimenting a mentor of mine, because that makes me feel good, because it'll probably make them feel good. So complimenting people. If you're walking in, and this is for you guys who are incredibly shy, which that was me, and this is how I got out of it. This is exactly how I got out of it. You're in a store and you say, I wouldn't necessarily say you have a great smile, but think of that. If you said, you have a great smile, man, their smile just gets bigger, right? My favorite, like getting out of my comfort zone shell compliment has and always is in the mall, because I don't like to talk to people in the mall, but I know I step out of my comfort zone for a reason, and there's zero agenda, just for my own, like, I did it, is usually their shoes, their purse, or their jacket. God, that's such a cool jacket. That's such a cool purse. Smile. You just made somebody's day. Okay? How hard was that? I survived. I keep going, and that was it. But I stepped into my comfort zone, and I've given people a compliment. So give people a compliment. Train yourself to be interested and observant of others. Lift your head up. Get off your damn phone. Be interested in others. Find something cool about that person. Man, she's got cool earrings. If you're saying that to your head, you should tell that person, because you will have made that person's day. I'm telling you. If you see somebody post something on Facebook, you don't even know the person. You comment under there and say, I just sent you a private message. You send them a private message and say, man, your post touched me. You will have just made that person smile. I'm telling you. And it will come back to you tenfold. And that's what it's done for me. Be kind. To be kind is simply to be human, so that you treat others as humans. We are all humans. Be kind. Don't just race. And then one more thing I want you to remember, especially because we're on social media, especially because we want people to follow us, we want people to see what we're doing, is just never forget that you are on stage. People are watching you. So be aware of that. When you walk through the office or jump on a call, people are assigning a meaning to your tone of voice, to your facial expressions, to your body language. So like right now, you're probably thinking, God, she didn't do her hair today. There's something back here that's like a mess. I think the dog is back there. People, you're on stage, guys. This is another reason why, and I had this conversation yesterday as well, another reason why I'm starting to use that voice recorder, because especially when I'm checking in with an old coach who's not doing anything, or an old customer, by sending them a text message or a text, Facebook message, sometimes it may feel that you are on their end, oh my gosh, she's bugging me. Oh, yeah, I'm not doing what I should be doing. I feel so bad. And then they don't reply because they feel bad, because they feel like you're checking on them, because you're like, what are you doing? Are you working the business? Because in text, it doesn't come across the same. But man, when you send a voice recording, you just say, hey, you know what? And I played this. I'm going to say, I was talking to Heather about this. I played these messages to Heather. Hey, I was just thinking about you. I hope you're doing okay. Totally genuine, no agenda, which is exactly my intention in the text message. But with your tone of voice, people go, oh, okay. And guess what? They reply back. So you're always on stage. Your body language, your tone of voice, how you dress, if you put yourself together, the lighting in. I'll tell you this: if you guys do videos, please practice getting in front of the light. The biggest tip I got from Shalene Johnson in her Video Impact Academy, which was years ago, was she was doing her videos, this is before she got all her technical stuff, in front of a window. So there's the reason why I put my computer here was because I knew the lighting would come into the window and it would light my face and it wouldn't be a dark video. So I want you guys, for all of your videos, to go in your house and to find a window, and either, when it's not direct sunlight, like the sun right now is above the house, so it's not really bright coming in at about 4 or 5 o'clock. It will be really bright coming in here. In the morning, it's really nice. So go to your window and set your laptop there and have the sunlight hit your face so that people can see your face and it's not a dark video. I even see top coaches still doing dark videos and it drives me nuts. So that's my other bonus lesson, okay? I have no idea how long this video has gone. But that is my That's my motivation for my February motivation. Okay, you guys, believe, be more confident than you are. I don't want to feel that doubt through the, you know, sometimes people say, you know what's on my mind? Yeah, I know what's on your mind because I can tell. I can read people now. Through text, I can read people. So be confident. Don't be cocky. Be confident. Compliment people. I want you guys, here's the task of the week. And I want you guys to report back and tell me how it went. I want you guys to write on your calendar 5 compliments each day at a certain period of time. Or so like it's at your lunch hour or whatever. Remember, go back and watch my video on how to schedule your day. I want you to write 5 compliments a day. I want you to find 5 compliments to give people because you know what's going on in your head. Yeah, that was nice, or she looks really cute, or whatever. Compliment that person that you don't normally compliment. Okay, so do that 5 times each day, and I guarantee you, this day next week, you will feel like a totally different person. Okay, so happy Super Bowl! I'm gonna go make my dip.